Then is Luke Trahan, the Welsh captain, will feature prominently in this match. Fiji, the reigning Dubai champions. They're also the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series champions. They're now also the Olympic champions. They last met in London in May, did the Wales and Fiji. Fiji won a comprehensive final score, 42-5. And there we are, Fiji at their strongest, led by Oscar Osea, Kolinisau, Nangusa, Vermelua, Modena Thangi, a little Jerry Tuai, and what would you give for Talinga and Viriviri in your starting lineup? For Wales, well, they've got 7 core team players here, led by Trahan. Co-captain is Sam Cross, the Olympic silver medalist. Morgan Williams impressed on his first outing in Singapore last season, and Jared Rosser started and scored for Wales in the opening match this morning against Argentina.
Ladies and gentlemen, racing on.
Here come the teams, and Wales led out on this occasion by Sam Cross, followed by Luke Trahan. It's a big test here for Wales, and Fiji didn't fire on all cylinders in their opening encounter with Canada. They left it very late and scored the winning try 10 seconds from time. Wales left it even later on the hooter to claim their opening victory this morning over Argentina. So Carlton Anna, interesting matchup, and if you are going to catch Fiji cold, it's on the first day.
Yeah, 100%. I think with this Fijian team, yes, they didn't fire on all cylinders in their first game. Wales, though, they come back. They'll get a lot of confidence after their first win, so really interesting matchup with this one, no doubt about that. But a very settled starting 7 for this Fijian team.
Heroes one and all in that white shirt, and the biggest threat is what lies millimetres below that palm tree on the crest of the white shirt. It's the heartbeat of the Fijian player, and a mix-up right from the kick-off.
That was a good one though, Win, from this Welsh team. Got it up nice and high. We're just making sure Sammy Cross is good to go. He's the man in jersey number 10. It was an awkward lift. You can see there, he just crashes right into the number 1, the lifter, Nagusa for Fiji. He's come off second best.
Yeah, Nemani Nagusa, tough as teak. He's the strong man of the Fijian squad, Nemani Nagusa, and concern being shown by the Fijian forwards there.
This will be a blow if Sammy Cross can't go for this Welsh team. It's one of their best forwards all season long in 2015-16, no doubt, Win.
Well, as you say, in Auckland, he wasn't feeling a hundy this morning. I had a chat with him, and suffering from a bout of food poisoning. Gareth Williams there, and the Welsh physio and doctor. And Wales might have to make a substitution. Well, it'll certainly be a head injury assessment.
Well, he's up and walking, and looks okay, but they're just making overly short. I think it's a good derivative that World Rugby have introduced.
Well, another innovation here in Dubai, of course, is the close look they're having through the Hawkeye medium to have a look again at what the medic might consider to be the need for a head injury assessment. But Sam Cross walking off under his own steam, and that augurs well for Wales. So possession then, albeit a little scrappily, lovely step back inside from Samisoni Viriviri. Player of the tournament here in Dubai 3 years ago, and this is the high step in. Ketione Talinga giving chase as Morgan Williams just about manages to release the ball from his grasp in the tackle. A let off there for Wales.
Oh, just as he looked like he was about to stretch away and score, Ketione Talinga so smooth across the ground. He knows a missed opportunity, but great scramble from Wales. Look there, nice diving effort. I think it was Ethan Davies doing extremely well for Wales getting back.
So here we go then. Huge scrap for possession at the scrum. Ethan Davis spots a gap. Well spotted, he's got support. Lovely offload. And away goes Owen Jenkins. I don't think he will be caught. Jenkins for the try line. And there it is, the opening score.
Well, that's almost a 14-point try for this Welsh team. Owen Jenkins just showing the tattoo, which means something to him. This is from Davis getting back and making the stop, and here he is here taking the ball forward, but look at that out the back door offload. You cannot teach that whatsoever. Really is a feature of the Sevens game now, perfectly timed onto nice striding. Owen Jenkins.
Young Ethan Davis is developing into a fine Sevens player. And Owen Jenkins bringing all his experience with Pontypridd on the wing to bear, as the conversion is slotted by the playmaker there, Ethan Davis. Easily recognized with those flashy boots, and he thanked his sponsor this week for putting the Welsh flag on the boots as well.
Well, unfortunately can't get that restart at the 10, so now a perfect opportunity for Fiji to try and bounce back. Very tough spot to defend here. Hold 2 jumps.
So Wales spread across the field in sort of D formation with Luke Treharne at the back. Talinga considers his options. Jerry Tuai to the bigger man, Jasavere Malua. This is Colin Isau. Got to keep an eye on him. Ducks out of the tackle. A neat step from Modena Thangi. Wales covering well at the moment. So expert at the offload, are the Fijians. Very physical at the breakdown. Too physical for referee Jordan Wade from Australia.
It's just such an important facet to be competitive at the breakdown with Fiji. And Wales at the moment are just outstanding in that facet of play.
Yeah, composure is the word that was used at the end of the game against Argentina. They've been together for a few weeks now, have the Welsh. In training, they've had the hit-outs against Ireland and against England as well, which has stood them in good stead. So walking to this line-out on the Fijian 22. At the back there is Adam Thomas, former captain, led Wales to their only final in Hong Kong a couple of years ago against Fiji. And they were ahead by 19-0 until Osea Kolinisau had a hand in proceedings. As they come away through the man himself, the captain. Neat pass out to Samisoni Birimiri. Jerry Tuai cuts back inside. Some loose slack tackling from Wales, and Fiji are onto the scoreboard.
Oh, this kid just continues to amaze me. Jerry Tuai, his 47th try in the 7 series, but look at him here. He's a halfback, a playmaker. He's on the edge. He uses his speed. He draws over the defence, but look at this Sarevi style goose step. Oh, stop it. Get out of here. That's insane.
So this kick from Kolinisau, the captain, to tie it up. It's looking good. Expertly done by Osea Kolinisau. So it's tied up then at 7-all with under 2 minutes remaining of this first half.
Just so much individual brilliance right across the park with this Fijian team. You just cannot sleep on them whatsoever.
And they can be assured of support wherever they go, wherever they travel around the world. Up goes Morgan Williams. Good take. But once more.
Sorry, that is a great take by Williams. Outstanding.
Yeah, an exciting prospect is Morgan Williams.
Look at this here. Hands up in the air. Brilliant. He knows he can't be touched. Under pressure as well. Exposing your ribs. That is a very tough thing to do.
Well, he climbed as high as Snowdon there, the highest mountain in Wales, which you can see from his bedroom, probably from the Menai Straits. That's where his home is, in North Wales. Now playing for the Ospreys down south. But a great prospect. He's a fullback or fly half in 15s.
With a big shape for a fly half and back, isn't he?
Been very impressed with him. His commitment, his all-round play. Good take. Advantage Wales. Treharne waits on to Ethan Davis. Williams. He's got Jared Ross on the outside, the speedster. He has the confidence to take on the Olympic champions, does young Williams. Oh, David! Whoa, where did he come from? But that's what he's going, over the try line. Great score.
He's impressed me, this kid. His first 7 minutes, Ethan Davis. I like the way he plays both sides of the ball. I think that's the thing that's getting me at the moment. We've seen him track back, make a try-saving tackle. He started their last race for their try, and he's obviously got a heads up on him, play as well. He's got a lot of vision to see the field. Saw no one was on the right side of that Fijian ruck, and that was an easy try for him.
Left-footed, 10 metres in from touch. Short, wide of the try line, of the post rather. So we arrive at the break. It's been a good opening 7 minutes for Wales. 2 tries to 1, 12-7.
Nice and tight, boys. Let's go. Yeah. Come on, boys. Yeah. Nice and tight. Any chats going on up there?
We're playing exactly at our tempo, boys. We're not rushing anything, and they're getting frustrated, boys. We're all having a go at the scrum, and then when we get the ball, we're running at them hard, boys. Couple of beats, they don't get.
What I said before about the line out. I think the process is right, obviously going over, but just back ourselves, not panic when we go to the line up, boys. The process is fine. Just well done, right? Really well done. We have managed it. Okay? We can make one change at half time. Rochi for Adam. Okay? Rochi for Adam at half time.
They seem pretty chilled, KG, and it's good here. Luke Sahan there having his say. The former captain Adam Thomas bringing his experience as well. So the Fijian captain, Sir Colin
Well, he really has taken this unit on his shoulders, hasn't he? Colin Sal, now Ben Ryan has really stepped up and taking part of the coaching role. Obviously on the field, he is such an influence to see Colin Sal.
Yeah, and Colin Sal has vowed that he will stay with the SAM squad until Tokyo in 2020. The next Olympic Games, he wants to defend the title, and that's very magnanimous of him. I'm sure that there are calls from here and there and everywhere for his services.
That's why he's such a great person, isn't it? See Colin Sal, unbelievable.
Yeah, Ben Ryan, the former Fijian coach, has a very, very high regard for Sia Colin Sal.
Not in a position, no.
Yeah, in the air, the Fijian player can't do that, so
I didn't see that.
This is a proper challenge, and I like what they said at the half in the Welsh huddle. It's about tempo, and they're playing it at their pace, and that's the secret. You see, he's actually taken out the Welsh jumper there, Morgan Williams, so that's fair enough. Good call. And they've gone for these lineouts every single time, haven't they, win this Welsh team?
They wouldn't have done this last season. The lineout was a problem area for Wales last season, but they seemed to have put that right. And here, Adam Thomas saying what he did in the huddle at half-time, you know, talking about the lineouts. Obviously, they have confidence in their own ability to win the lineouts. Come on. Let's see how it goes here. At the back is Ben Roach. Thomas calling for it early and gets it. Good work. Or Evans, rather, it was. Oh, neat running off the ball. And here comes Rossa. Rossa for the corner. A neat little step. Didn't quite take him away from the Fijian defence, though.
Offside.
But once again, Wales will get a penalty here.
I like the manipulation in the midfield, though, when they had a runner running hard in the centre and they chuck it out the back door. He backs himself. I actually thought he might have hit the chalk a little bit. Fiji did well at the ruck. Good defence there. Lutu Mailangi. Yeah, no, sorry, that's me. He was fine.
The youngster Jared Rossa having his first taste of international sounds and doesn't look out of place at all. Again, some sleight of hand in midfield. The long lofted pass from Morgan Williams, again finding Rossa, and again straight into two Fijian tacklers. But Wales still have possession. Trehan to Lloyd Evans. I'd like to see him straighten that up. Roach. Wales are stretching the Fijian defence here. Ethan Davis back on the narrow side. That could have gone all so wrong. Oh, lovely work by Evans. Made his debut here in Dubai 2 seasons ago, but Wales have coughed up possession. There's danger here now then, in the form of Lutumailangi, the number 12. The newcomer, Pituniata. Still advantage here to Fiji. Lutumailangi strolls in for Fiji's second try and to bring them back on terms for the second time.
I was just admiring the work of Osea Kalini-Sal. There's a couple of missed tackles from the Fijian team, but he lowered the Welsh attacker, got the turnover, and then they just shifted it easily. You can see there's a nice run by Pituniata. And then the little right foot step, and they just make it look so easy. Joeli Lutumailangi gets a much-needed score for this Fijian team.
It's a few years since he last pulled on the white shirts. Delighted to be back, the man from Narata. So it's tied up at 12 points all, and that's the way it's going to stay. 2 tries, 1 conversion. Couldn't be closer. Midway through the second half of this Pool A clash. Oh, good work by the captain, Kalini-Sal. Knew that he needed to try something to give Fiji the lead for the first time. Now it's Wales' turn to defend here. How will they cope, I wonder? Pituniata. Wales wrap him up in the tackle. He's done well, though, has the newcomer. Again, it's with Lutumailangi. Big hits, good tackle, good solid tackling from Jared Rosa, back on his feet immediately. Oh, keep an eye on this guy, Jerry Tuai, steps inside, and away he goes. He's left his shadow on the 22, scratching its head. Which way did he go? This way and that, and over. Jerry Tuai.
You know what, Win, sometimes it's just not fair. It really is. I mean, when you've got a guy with this much skill, little man, look at this. 1-2 defenders, he goes through the middle of them, untouched, and then he beats the sweeper with a left foot skip jump. Oh, the kid, another try. How many is that? 4 on day 1 in 2 games?
Oh, this guy's a game changer. He's a match winner. Simplest of conversions. And Fiji in the lead for the first time. (19-12).
Wales now is just having a couple of signs of wavering. They really do need this kick-off restart.
Just keep an eye on the players behind me, please.
Wales setting up a pod here. Another newcomer, another youngster, Steph Andrews, a prolific try scorer for Aberavon. Ah, lovely take from the big guy, Setaraki Pituniata. Straight from the kickoff. That seals it for Fiji.
Well, his first try in the Sevens career. Once again, congratulations. The captain, Osea Kalini-Sal, gets it up nice and high. And look at that, he actually over-jumped it, but he goes back, shifts his body weight. He's got the speed to finish, a big man. Again, Fiji unleash another star on the circuit.
They certainly do, and here he is, Seta Pituniata. Newcomer to the squad, but he already has his eyes on the Rugby World Cup Sevens in San Francisco in 2018 and Tokyo. The Olympic Games in Tokyo in 2020.
I think you're right, when Fiji definitely are going to win this game, but I tell you what, there has been some very positive signs in this Welsh team. I really like the core group that I've got. They've had it for a number of years now, and there are some very good things for me to say. They're on the rise, no doubt. They're going to be a force this year.
Good on you, KT. You've been alongside me over the years when I've been exasperated at times by Welsh performances, but as you say, as you rightly say, it's very encouraging from a Welsh perspective.
It's a scrum, it's a scrum, it's a scrum.
What I really liked as well is that they've gone away, thought about things, and actually from set piece been very, very inventive. I really like what I've seen. And also Ethan Davis, his work that he has done has been brilliant.
An average age of 22 years of age.
Fine.
It's Adam Thomas perhaps that takes that average up a notch or two. Trehan, great captain as he is. Now then, Tom Williams, another newcomer. He's got pace, and so has this guy, Matthew Owen.
Jerry Tuwai, again, breakdown, brilliant, another turnover.
What? There's not a lot of him, Jerry Tuwai, but again, with such a big heart as the Fijian number 9.
3 out!
Another player has been given the chiefly titled Ratu since his escapades in Rio de Janeiro. Neat little step from Nathungu. Oh, they're just playing around at the moment, aren't they? And when Fiji are in this mood, very, very difficult to stop. Vithi, can't quite gather. That's the young replacement. So there we have it then. Fiji coming from behind as they did against Canada first time out.